Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm so glad that you popped in to join me for another video visit. It is in August here in Canada. We've had hot days, rainy days, really cool days, and you just never know what you're going to get. And sometimes life is like that. You know, you don't know from day to day what you're going to get. Some things will try your patience. Some things will try your confidence in yourself. Sometimes your character is called into question and you go, what does all that mean and how can I handle? And to be honest with you, as a younger Esther Herbert, I didn't handle those very well. My biggest response was to say nothing, just, kind of shut up to get along, and that's what I would do. But the problem with that is it festers, it bothers you. And so whether you're even conscious of it being on your mind all the time, maybe your body is taking its toll with all of that anxiety and upsetness and anger maybe. And that's not really the answer. Now that I'm almost 60 years old, coming up soon next month, I think to myself, have I grown? Have I learned? Have I stretched myself enough to handle those hard things in life? Because I'll tell you, it doesn't really matter the age that you are. It really matters your maturity, what you've learned, what you've applied. So for instance, if your character comes into question, and we won't go into details, I'll just talk superficially, hopefully you can relate in some way, then the first response I think is going to be hurt, and then anger, and then you just want to defend yourself. And there is a way that I think is probably better than all of those, is if you get to the stage where you can go, okay, I'm just going to confront, regardless of the outcome. You're just going to say, hey, this hurt my feelings, or this bothered me. I'm not sure that you are even aware that you came across like this, and you say your piece. Now, if that person doesn't respond in any way, as far as an apology or, what you're thinking might happen, that's always a trap we fall into. Oh yeah, well, I'm going to get this if I tell them how hurt I am. No, it doesn't always work that way. And you have to say to yourself, it's okay. You've said your piece. You've empowered yourself in a way maybe you haven't always done, just like me, keeping it all inside. And you then go on. Now, the quote trick is to, let it go. Now, much easier said than done. And nothing in life is just an easy, quick fix and away you go. You have to practice that. And practicing that can be very, very difficult because you just never know, what's going to trigger you, what's going to upset you. But when you have pure motives and you are well aware of that, and there's no question in your mind, and maybe there was a question in somebody else's. So explain, don't expect any response, favorably or negatively, and go on. That is something that's very important, because life, you'll run into people you'll come up to and say, hey, the sky is so blue and gorgeous today. No, it's not. And you think, wow, where did that come from? Or, this is just fantastic. Well, I'm not enjoying it. So, you have to understand it might not be a personal attack on you. It's their personality, the way they handle life, and it's okay. It doesn't need to throw your life into a tiz because there is not agreement. We are all different, and it all comes back to, and we've heard it 1,000 times, but it's how you react to these stressors, situations, sometimes negative experiences. That is the key to living and giving yourself mental health that has a check mark beside it, because you've taken the time to be introspective. Learn about yourself. You can always run into people that, seemingly never ever look inside and can figure out what's wrong with them. It's always somebody else. They're blamers. And, you don't want to be like that, because, if you notice it in others, maybe there's an instance where you could change your life and not be a blamer, because, all of life is about choices. And many people don't like to hear that, but it is our choice to get out of bed. It's our choice to go to work, go for a walk, take care of the kids, make lunches for the kids. Whatever we might do, it's always a choice. So today, I'm hoping, I'm believing, and I'm praying that you make good choices for you. Why? Because your mental health will be benefited if you make those good choices. Now, it might not be every single time, things don't work out the way that you expect, but how you handle the disappointments and the ups and downs of life will make all the difference in your world. And that's what I'm caring about, or I wouldn't be doing these videos. So I want to wish you a very good week, and God bless you. Take good care. Bye for now.